Brian Williams. Phase 2 of the takedown of Brian Williams has hit. And it is a massive story in the liberal entertainment Bible known as Vanity Fair. Somebody does not want Brian Williams returning to NBC. And it may well be that the somebody is Jeff Zucker at CNN, who may well want Brian Williams to come over to CNN and replace Larry King. They still haven't found a replacement for Larry King, even though Larry King's still out there in some obscure network. But this piece in Vanity Fair, and I haven't had a chance to read the whole thing, but you know what the pull quote from this piece is? Maybe I had a brain tumor. That is attributed to Brian Williams trying to explain to himself why he made up all of this stuff. After NBC News anchor Brian Williams was caught lying about being in a helicopter over Iraq that took enemy fire, according to Vanity Fair, he wondered aloud if he had a brain tumor. Turness, that would be Deborah Turness, the president of NBC News, and other executives who had gotten involved quickly became frustrated, as they would remain for days, with Williams's inability to explain himself. He just couldn't say the words, "I lied," recalls one NBC insider. We couldn't force his mouth to form the words, "I lied." He couldn't explain what had happened. He said, "Did something happen in my head? Maybe I had a brain tumor, something in my head." He just didn't know. We just didn't know. We had no clear sense what had happened. We got the best, which was an apology, that we could get. Man, oh man, brain tumor. Now they're quoting Brian Williams as wondering whether or not he had a brain tumor, which explains why he made up all of these things. How do you go back to the NBC nightly news anchor chair after Vanity Fair quotes you as wondering whether or not you had a brain tumor? And all throughout this story, there are supposed friends and executives at NBC who say, all we wanted him to do was just come clean. We just wanted him to tell us he lied. He made it up, but he couldn't form the words. He couldn't say, "I lied." He couldn't cross that bridge. And as such, Brian remains in a state of denial and began asking himself if he had had a brain tumor. So somebody or a number of somebodies are out for Brian Williams. We shall see, but at this stage, it doesn't look good. I don't think it ever has, actually, but time will tell.